Hello guys, it's Melody Blue again, and I wanted to talk about something that I had mentioned yesterday about oil and wax. Okay, I have a polychromos, which is oil, and I have a Prismacolor, which is wax. Oh, I hope y'all can see this. So I'm coloring along with my oil. Now I'm doing this hard because for demonstration purposes. Now I can come along with my oil and I have no problem. Problem is, if I go down with my oil first, then I take my my soft wax with a Prismacolor. Now I use my hard, oil pencil, my Polychromos. You see that on the tip of my pencil? I don't know. Can you also, okay. Can you see that stuff that's built up on the end of my pencil there? That's the wax that it has scraped off. So when you can mix your oil and your wax pencils together. They're not going to blend, but you see all this stuff that it's scraped up? This is why I don't, I tell people not to do it, because you see all that buildup? That's wax built up on there, on the tip. Because this is the hard one. The Prismacolor was the soft. You don't have that problem over here when you're putting the wax on top of the oil. You don't have that problem. So when I tell you, it's okay to put wax on top of oil, but don't try to put oil on top of wax, that's why. You get that built up of wax, and it's not blending anything. You see, it's not blending no pencil at all. What it's doing is scraping up. It's scraping up the wax you've laid down. Alright, think about Crayons. I'm talking about crayons. I don't have any right here by me anywhere, but anyway, you know how if you lay down some crayon and you scratch it with your finger, you scratch up? I think I can do it. See, I just scratched up the wax right there. This is because wax is soft. Oils are hard. So if you rake something hard against something soft, you know what's going to happen. Look at all the wax fluff everywhere. So basically you're scraping wax off. And you're not even blending anything. And over here, we don't have that problem. We don't have that problem at all. Because this is a soft pencil going over something hard. So you're not going to have to deal with that. Because it's not going to scratch up your pencil you've already got laid down. So that's the problem that I'm talking about. This is okay. This is not. This is wax on top of oil, and this is oil on top of wax. So, but now I have intermediate and advanced people who know how to, there is a medium, where you can use them both together, but you gotta know what you're doing. So if you're one of my beginners, don't try this. Don't put oil on top of wax, because anything you put on top of wax is going to slide. You understand? Like I said, the only thing I can compare it to is like putting crayons on paper, and then you know how we used to put crayon on paper and then scrape it up with the scissors. Yeah, that's what you're doing basically when you're putting an oil pencil on top of wax. Your hard pencil is just scraping up your. And I'm going on and on about that. I want to show y'all something else. A battery operated eraser. If you're a beginner, you need to have one of these. If you make a mistake, look at here. Look what it did. Doesn't matter what you did, you can undo it. This thing comes with 100 different. You can change out the tips. You can sharpen the tips, like get an emery board and hold it to and mash on it till it sharpens up. You can do that. But I know as a beginner, I was all the time goofing up, and I did not know these existed till after I'd done ruined many a picture. See how good that is? It's nice. So every beginner should have one of these. Trust me, it'll save your life. Well, it'll save your picture's life. I will be getting back to this. You guys know I've been working on that for a while, and I won't use just any pencil on it, but I'm going to be using the Coolor on these, on here. So that's coming. All right. So that's what I was trying to explain about the, you know, the wax on the oil, and the oil on the wax. Anything over top of wax is going to slide. And it's going to scrape it up. I mean, you just can't stop it from doing it. And like I said, when you get up intermediate and advanced, you learn how to use the two in a way that complement each other and not detrimental to each other. So, but that takes a little finesse. You will learn it. You will learn it. But just know you can't blend the colors. See, they don't even blend together. So, but there is a time and a place for it. But I wouldn't try it at a beginner level. I did as a beginner and goofed up. So I'm just telling y'all what I've learned, and I know I'm babbling on, but my brain has, you gotta forgive me, my brain's a little bit still tore up from that tornado crap. The doctor says that, well, it's not just me, there's a lot of people who come in our office, they have PTSD now. And it's awful, guys, it's bad. I don't ever want to go through it again, ever. It's the first time in my 57 years that I was scared enough I was starting to tell people goodbye. And I was doing it in a way where I didn't just say, well, goodbye. I was doing it in a way where I was saying it without having to say it. And, you know, then I heard it, and then it made the whole house, and it's a brick house. Just felt like it was breathing. You know, you could hear it woof, woof. And the house just felt like it was breathing. So, to say I'm a little traumatized, yeah, to say the least. So, if I ramble on and everything, just forgive me. Just know that I will get better. You know, it takes time. And but I just want to clarify about this wax and oil stuff. Um, because I had mentioned it, and I know a lot of people are saying, "Well, she mentioned not to do it, but why don't we do it?" So that's just a little explanation of why. And these little battery operated erasers, they're pretty cheap. This one's by Art and Fly. There's other brands out there, but trust me, I wished I'd have known when I first started out. You know, if I made a little mess up, I could have just went, got rid of it. But no, uh, I don't know what else to talk to you guys about. I think I've talked enough. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to tell you I love you. And for my new subscribers, when I say that, I mean it. Ask any of my older subscribers, they'll tell you. When I say I love you, I mean it. Okay, we need 23 more people to get so I can give these bizzles away. Come on, guys, run them likes up, run them shares up. Yeah. So I'm gonna say I love you. Peace out. Bye.